Well, we're back at it for a Monday, and our part of the world is vibrating after a huge win for the Winnipeg Jets in the NHL last night. They advanced to the second round of the NHL playoffs to take on the Dallas Stars Wednesday. Not only was it an overtime winner, the overtime almost didn't happen. The games don't get much more exciting than what we witnessed last night. Of course, it's a lot of water cooler talk this morning, along with the weather. Man, it was a nice hot weekend, but that is not good news for Fires. She's dry at the beach bunker. She is dry. She's dry everywhere. And, of course, today is Cinco de Mayo. Happy Cinco de Mayo Day to you. Time to celebrate everything Mexican, although it is not Mexican Independence Day, although it's often confused for that. We'll explain the difference coming up and why it kind of upsets some people that Cinco de Mayo is being celebrated. Don't want to upset anybody. Just pass the tequila. Tequila, tacos. Also, one of my favorite things to make, pico de gallo. If you follow me on my social media channels, you'll see that I will often make pico, post pictures of it. I'm so proud of it. It's so colorful. And it's one of the few things I can actually make from memory without any recipe. And people eat it. It's good. You know, normally you make something out of memory. You forget the sugar, or you forget the salt, or something forgotten, or something added too much. And then you'll wreck it. Not pico. It's an easy one to make. You'll impress your friends. It's delicious. It's one of my favorite things that are Mexican today, and we'll take a look at that. Also, Thunderbolts. Hooray. More superhero, super movies that are taking over the box office. But some bad news for the movie industry this morning, courtesy of our orange friend south of the border. We'll explain coming up in just a second. We'll get to the Jets. We'll get to the movies. We'll get to all that stuff. First, we're taking a look outside and seeing that we have got hot, dry conditions that are not good for forest fires. Not good at all. And I want to say special good morning to our friends in the Belcourt-Dunseith region, Rolla region. They experienced some serious fires. In fact, they're still fighting. State of emergency in the Turtle Mountains. This is on the Canada-U.S. border between North Dakota and Manitoba. Very serious fires. And it's windy. That's the thing, is that it's hot, it's dry, and man, those winds yesterday, it was hard to sit outside. Very, very windy. And boy, something gets going, and it doesn't take long before it spreads. So again, please, if you are having a fire anywhere, you got to be really, really careful till we get some rain. And in fact, our forecast, normally we would be super excited by this weather forecast. But I have to tell you, I'm a little concerned. I love the heat. I love the sunshine. But we need even one day of overnight rain just to kind of dampen things down a little bit here. This is not good. Again, it feels weird to say that looking at a forecast that's sunny and temperatures in the upper 20s, but it is so damn dry. It is really, really dry. So again, if you are even thinking of having any kind of fire, please, there are some restrictions in place in Manitoba. Please make yourself familiar with those before you plan on starting any kind of fire, because with these winds, it could spread very, very rapidly. And we have got some of the smoke from the North Dakota fire wafted into our area yesterday and caused some visibility issues briefly on the Trans-Canada Highway. This could be another one of those summers where we got just all kinds of smoke in the air. But the big story this morning, what everybody is talking about everywhere around the world is the goal that was seen around the world in overtime last night. Second overtime, the Jets did it.
Again, Fleury looking for the tip. It's a pass. Kyle Connor, Pionk wants it. He gets it. Pionk shoots, tip, they score! Game over! Series over!
Series over! Oh my God, they did it! Oh my God! I can't believe it. Oh, jubilation, celebration. It is an incredible time to be in Manitoba. Yes, I got my Jets jersey on. The Jets won. It has been a long time since the Winnipeg Jets have been in round 2 of the playoffs. They will play Dallas on Wednesday. And we'll talk more on this a little later on in the show because there's so much drama. There was a lot of people, including myself, that were ready to go to bed as the third period began. It's over. It's done. Get the golf clubs all polished up and ready to go. But, oh, no, there was a comeback. I call it the Manitoba Miracle. Remember the Minneapolis Miracle with the Vikings? For those who follow football, very, very similar. In fact, I think the Jets may have outdone the Minneapolis Miracle because there's 1 second left. 1 second. Guy takes a shot. In it goes. Ties the game. They go to overtime. Oh, my God. It's incredible. Nothing's getting done now. Everyone is hockey crazy in this part of the world. Let's get to our good mornings and see who we got to say good morning to in chat. Good morning. Good morning. Happy Cinco de Mayo. Hope you had a great weekend. Thanks for being here. Got some coffee and conversation ready to go, and, of course, some beach time. Polar Bear and Road Reverend in on Twitch this morning. Richard's over on Facebook to say hello. Zuma Bernice is here with Tracy Roger on Twitch this morning. Pebbles is here, too, reminding us I was the first one in this morning. But because she is in so early, her comments sometimes go bye-bye. That's okay, Pebbles. We know you. We love you. Molly is back. She slept in on Friday. That's okay. Molly, we missed you. Hope you had a nice weekend. Mishiway is here on Twitch. Good morning to Mishiway. Nice to see Angela Damaris is here on Facebook, and Janine is over here on Facebook, too. It's a slow go. I like those emojis. Kind of sums it up on Facebook. It's a jet emoji and then the emoji. I think I threw my back out on the goal that tied it. I'm not going to lie. If I have this look of pain in my face, it's because I'm uncomfortable. You know you're out of shape when you can't even just get off the couch. Now, it's a rather quick movement to jump off the couch to go, yeah! And I don't go, yeah, a whole bunch. I just couldn't believe they scored with 1 second left. Normally when the Jets score, I go, oh, that's awesome. That's great. But that was a big one. And thus I threw my back out. I might be off to the chiropractor. And we'll send the Jets the bill. Nick Adams is here. Happy Cinco de Mayo. Feliz Cinco de Mayo, Sunseekers. Quentin is here on Twitch. Cindy's here on Twitch. KDD is here on Twitch, too. Oh, Killer Demon 83. Another KD. KD83 says, good morning. And in Saskatchewan, watching on Twitch this morning. Hey, KD83. It's currently windy here in Moose Jaw and 36-kilometer-an-hour winds, but it is supposed to rain today. Well, that would be good. We need some moisture. We need to tamper down. We do not want to have a smoky summer. We wait all year for the sunshine and the lakes, and we don't want to have, look at the sky, it's gray again because there's smoke everywhere. Not to mention, the destruction it causes, the stress it causes, people get displaced, there's evacuations, it's awful. KD83 in Saskatchewan says, congratulations, Winnipeg Jets, and thank you so much, KD83 in Saskatchewan. It's nice to have the win, not only to help us feel better about Manitoba, to give Manitoba a much-needed win, something to be very proud of. But the money's coming in like Katie in Saskatchewan. There's going to be some Saskatchewan fans. Make room on the bandwagon. That's okay. In football, Saskatchewan and Winnipeg, we're rivals. But when it comes to hockey, there's a lot of Saskatchewan fans who like to get on the Jets bandwagon. So make some room. Make some room. Let's all get on there. Mishy Way on Twitch. Good morning. I'm wearing all blue today. What a game, says Pebbles. Pat is over on Facebook to say good morning. Zumba Bernice says that overtime goal hurts my body too. Oh, and Zumba Bernice is always moving her body. She's the Zumba lady. She's always Zumbaing. So you should have been used to that. Lindy's here this morning on Twitch. Hi, Lindy. Jody's over on Facebook. Nick says probably the biggest goal the Jets ever scored. I would say definitely in the top 5 for sure. It was so amazing. Yeah, and I used to be such a huge Jets fan once upon a time. I bet you people were sobbing, crying with joy. And it's so much fun. Sports can bring that out in people. It's really magnificent. I'm really proud of the Jets. They did it. They worked hard. They busted it. And it's another example of don't give up. Even when there's 1 second left on the clock and you take that last shot, it's not over till the fat live streamer sings. And I didn't get a chance to sing. So it still goes, and they will play Dallas. They will play Dallas on Wednesday. It is going to be awesome at home. They still have home field advantage. Well, I guess it's home ice advantage. 4-3 in overtime, the final score. They'll play Wednesday and again on Friday. I like that one. I can stay up later. The Wednesday game, that's harder to do. Although I was wondering, how long is this overtime game going to go? Seriously, it just kept going and going and going, and no one was getting penalties, and there was a few scoring chances. And I'm like, this game, you hear about those ones that go like till 1 o'clock in the morning, 2 o'clock in the morning. You're like, oh, my God, am I going to be up all night watching hockey? How could I go to bed? And then I tried to joke on Facebook that, okay, guys, I'm going to bed. I was waiting for people to jump on me and scream at me and say, what? Are you nuts? It's Game 7 overtime, you loser. No one did. Everyone was polite. I think everyone was just so glued to the TV. A reminder that Jacuzzi Hot Tubs of Manitoba continues their sale over at the Canadians parking lot. That's over at the Keystone Center. It'll continue until Sunday. $8,000 in savings on your Jacuzzi Hot Tub. They've got extra special savings and better than bank financing. Your hockey update brought to you by Jacuzzi Hot Tubs of Manitoba. Again, celebrating their spring sale 2025, but it all ends on Sunday, so swing by the Canadians parking lot. You'll see them all set up there on 18th Street, and the dream stays alive for those who made that purchase in April, because if they go all the way as part of their promo that they had running in April, if they go all the way, win the cup, those people in April that bought their products would win it. That is cool. I hope that happens. A double win, a cup for the Jets, and free stuff for you. Molly says, yeah, ended up sleeping in Friday because I drank the night before. Oh, a little bit of partying, little bit of, that's okay. That happens now and again. I guess that could be a good thing. Having some party time. That's all good. Molly, you're here now, and that's all that matters. We have to move over to yesterday's good thing. Aside from the massive win from our hockey team, what was your good thing from yesterday or on the weekend? Waiting for an update. I bet you there's some tabulations going on. Chances are you saw this over the weekend from our friends at Tim Hortons of Western Manitoba, the Tim Hortons location on 18th Street next to Canadian Tire. As of late Friday, was the top of the leaderboard for Smile cookies sold in all of Canada. So as if the good news about the Jets was not enough, we are waiting confirmation on this. It was getting very competitive there down the home stretch. I didn't realize that these stores, Dauphin was really, they were bragging a lot, but that they deserved it. Dauphin held the top spot for Smile Cookies. And, of course, it's all about fundraising, and the winners are the nonprofit groups that receive the proceeds, because 100% of the proceeds from Tim Hortons Smile Cookie Day go to things like the Brandon Community Foundation and, of course, the Smile Zone that's going to be set up in the Brandon Clinic. That construction will happen in June. Looking forward to that. In Dauphin, it was the Dauphin Watson Arts Center. In Neepawa, Beautiful Plains Community Foundation. In Verdun, the VCI basketball nets and sports equipment. And in Moosomin, McLeod Elementary School. So I'm sure there's some final tabulations that are going on there. And as soon as we get those results, we'll be sure to pass them along. And to everybody who bought Smile Cookies last week, thank you so much for supporting the cause. I can't wait to hopefully have some good news for you. And maybe we can snag Rhonda and get her to unveil it if it is successful. And even if it's not, it's going to be a top 5 finish, which is so awesome. Our little area. Well, that's a lot of cookies for us to eat. Pebbles GT, share the wonderful pictures that I sent to your mail. That's my good thing. Well, I'd share your picture. Tell me what your good thing was, and then I'll share the appropriate picture, Tosh. Yeah, because you sent so many. You sent like 500 pictures. How about this? Tosh finished up her school. How about that one? There's Tosh in front of her school. Look at that. She's all excited. She's all done. School is wrapping up, and we will have grad coming up not too far away. So way to go, Tosh. Congratulations. Oh, and I sent a bunch of videos, too. Okay, well. We'll see if time allows, because we want to make sure it's not a very big segment. We want to make sure everybody can get in, and I'll take. Hey, how about a group shot to celebrate Mom done school? Look at that, you and the kids. Oh, there they go to celebrate. There they go to celebrate. Mom's all done school. Mavis, good morning. Molly's GT. All 3 days filled with bike rides. And no pants, naked bike riding. How awesome is that? Tyler style, no pants. Woo! Thumbs up. Or a hoodie. Oh, all shorts and tank tops now. Okay. That would be awkward. Hey, I think that's a naked person driving their bicycle. What is going on here? It's naked bike ride time. Now at 140 miles for the year. Oh, keep her going, Molly. Keep her going. Nick says, of course, no one was more nervous than those that bought a jacuzzi in April. No kidding. Could be a big win. Could be a big win. Lindy says, my hubby changed the channel at the beginning of the second overtime period. What? Oh, my God. How did you allow him to do that? I'm not the world's biggest hockey fan, but even I couldn't turn off. It was good watching. First period sucked, though. Ugh. Oof. I almost turned it off after the first period. I thought, this is not going to go well. This is the team that showed up in St. Louis. But you know what? True to form, especially for, Manitobans know what that's like, especially in January. It's called a cold start. Just so you know, cut them a break, cut them some slack. First period was just part of the cold start. By the second period, they were giving her. They just couldn't get it in the net. Then the third period, it finally let go. Oh, man. Debbie Kynock is here on Facebook. Good morning. Quentin says GT opened up the camper at Aspen Grove. Squirrels made a mess, but no damage. Ready for summer. Sent a pic. Just one? See, Tosh gives us 500. Quentin's just one. Oh, and it's a good one. There he is with the kiddos. And ready for camping. There they are. Ready to go. Rock and roll camping season is here. Yeah, fantastic. Thanks for sharing, guys. You have an amazing day. Glad it was a great weekend. Easy with those campfires again. That's going to be the theme going forward, I fear. Easy with the campfires. Ryan says GT got the campsite all cleaned up. Got sunburnt all over. Another campsite done. Yeah. Pebble said that in addition to her school being done, they all went out to celebrate. They were up at Clear Lake and watched the game at the restaurant. Oh, that's cool. Watching the game at the restaurant with a bunch of folks and celebrating with the big win. And this is you guys up at Clear Lake. Ooh, very nice. Very cold. Come on, jump in. Jump in. The water's fine. See, there's a couple pieces of ice there. See that white there on the one side? Just a couple pieces of ice still floating at Clear Lake. Those chunks of ice will actually melt away sometime in mid-July. And then it is perfect for swimming. Oh, it's so beautiful up there. Oh, I hope we get up there again for May Long up at the Elkhorn. We got to check into that. Hey, speaking of the Elkhorn, that's at Riding Mountain National Park, sponsors of the Tyler Glen Show, and the Elkhorn Resort Clarso Nordic Spa is waiting for you and your family. If you're going to be like Tosh and head up to Riding Mountain National Park with the kids, you may want to make Elkhorn Resort your headquarters, your home base, as it were. So that when you're up at Clear Lake, you've got a beautiful 5-star accommodations with the beautiful Clarso Nordic Spa. And, of course, they've got a water slide. They've got hot tubs. They've got just some amazing activities. The events calendar is at elkhornresort.mb.ca. They can't wait to see you. And, of course, it's a 12-month, 365 playground. It's open all year round. But she's going to start getting busier, as the park does at this time of year. Beautiful Elkhorn Resort at Clear Lake. At Leon's Furniture Superstore, 3635 Victoria Avenue, the Spring into Comfort sale continues. A chance for you to save on sofas, mattresses, appliances, and, of course, outdoor patio furniture that doesn't blow away. It comes extra heavy. Yeah, those winds were whipping. I think I got some free patio furniture from the neighbor over the weekend. But you can get the legal kind at Leon's, 3635 Victoria Avenue. Save up to $1,000 on select outdoor patio furniture. And, of course, they're proudly Canadian since 1909 and do not pay till 2027 with 0% interest and no monthly payments with our friends at Leon's. And I can tell you firsthand, at Co-ops of Westman, I was enjoying those beautiful Co-op burgers on the weekend. And it sounds like we're going to have something to barbecue again tomorrow for Taste It Tuesday. Boy, if you need meats and treats, see my friends at Co-ops of Westman. From things like smokies to farmer's sausage to seafood and, of course, steaks, pork chops, chicken, and all the rest. They've got it all for you, whether you want fresh meats or you want some stuff like frozen boxes of burgers. They're perfect for the campsite or the backyard. Co-ops of Westman, supporting locals, supporting Manitoba, and, of course, proudly Canadian Heritage, Pembina, Twin Valley, Valley View, Boundary, and Hamiota Co-op. Nick says, GT, last night's win aside, we celebrated Cinco with dinner at Bar Burrito. Good place to go. Especially in light of today's holiday. Way to go. Nicely done. Lenny says, GT, we went to Carberry to visit a friend that had been admitted to a personal care home and had some nice visiting time. Well, that's fantastic, Lindy. Carberry's beautiful. Lots of sand and lots of potatoes. Lots of sand and lots of potatoes. Debbie's got her fingers crossed. She's excited. She's a super fan of Timmy's. She's hoping that Timmy's Brandon maintained that Friday announcement. I think it's like the Jets. It's coming down to that final second. It's coming down to the wire. Mishue says, had smile cookies for the first time. Wow, too sweet for me. Oh, well, they're very sweet, very delicious. Thank you for trying them, Mishue. Do appreciate that. KD83, congratulating Pebbles on school done. Bobby is here. Good morning, Bobby. Debbie says, Brandon, can we be the official Smile Cookie Monsters? Yeah, well, they've got the mascot. Did you see the mascot out there dancing? Cookie Monster? He was fantastic. So, yeah, that is, we'll await to see. I bet you tomorrow or Wednesday we'll have the update. Or it shouldn't take them too long, I'm thinking. Nick says, we're all excited to see Pebbles at Law coming next fall to the CBC. Well, don't laugh. We might. I'll save this for later, but it sounds like latest to get hit with the tariffs is Canadian Film. Apparently, you-know-who wants all movies made in Hollywood again. So he's tariffing all movie making everywhere else in the world. Really? Can you do that? I guess if it's meant for U.S. distribution, he can. It's just always it's something new. Always something new. Anyway, GT, Jody says, our little Blossom was diagnosed with diabetes today, and we have to... Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that, Jody. When our little ones, our little fur babies get that kind of stuff, how did you know that he had diabetes? Just too much drinking of the water, or just part of the regular checkup? My little guy's got cancer. He keeps on fighting. His birthday is coming up on the 18th, so he'll be 12. We're hoping, fingers crossed, he continues to fight along there. We got Ryan number 2 this morning in chat. Hey, Ryan number 2, good to see you. And Nick says shorts and sandals and jersey all weekend for this guy. KD4380 spent the first weekend at the cottage. Spent the entire weekend there, yeah. Went to Killarney for the Rippin' Roarin' Bull Riding show on Saturday night. I bet you Sunday you could see some of that smoke coming in from the Turtle Mountains. Boy, I hope they're doing okay there. State of emergency declared in that part of the state. Some of the pictures coming out of there were just insane. Terrible, terrible stuff. But this is a good thing. We'll do that later. Tracy says, I changed the channel at the beginning of the third. Then you come back and go, whoa, what happened here? Good Lord. Jeez. Zumba Bernice GT got the pool painted, and it is ready to fill, ready to rock and roll. Okay, awesome. Okay, thank you guys for your good thing. That's fantastic. We are going to take our first beach break of the morning, and then we are going to relive the incredible win from last night in Winnipeg. We thought it was done. People changed the channel. It was all but over. No, it was not over. 1 second left, they came back. Force the overtime. And we have got Cinco de Mayo Day today as well. Beach break, back with more in a bit.
Rise and shine. It's a Monday, feeling fine. Ooh, yeah. Sun is up, sky so blue. Let's tackle this, me and you. Good morning, good morning. We're sun seekers, yeah, we're coming. Let's go. Good morning. We got fitness, yeah, we're running. New week, new chance. sun. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah. With every step, rise above. Life's a game, let's show our love. Good morning, good morning. We're sun seekers, yeah, we're coming. Let's go. Good morning, good morning. We got fitness, yeah, we're running. Ooh, yeah. Oh, the day's just begun. Let's have some fun. Chase the sun. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah. With every step, rise above. Life's a game, let's show our love. Good morning, good morning. We're sun seekers, yeah, we're coming. Let's go. Good morning, good morning. We got fitness, yeah, we're running.
I should really have a Mexican camp today, being Cinco de Mayo. That's down the road a little bit in Aruba, Oranjestead.
Yeah, we're coming.
That's Eagle Beach. They had the most sunshine for our Back to Work Monday. And, of course, you got to have the sunshine.
Fitness, yeah, we're
On this Back to Work Monday on the show about food, fun places in the mayhem of life, Manitoba mayhem. Manitoba mayhem after the Jets win last night. Where were you? What were you doing? Did you miss it? Did somebody say, hey, whoa, you changed the channel? What the heck are you doing? What were you doing? You missed it. Well, that's okay. We've got it all for you. We are going to relive the moments of hockey last night that has sent the province into a tizzy. Seeing some sunshine this morning, and boy, when I came into the beach bunker, it was 17 degrees. We've dropped to 10 as the sun comes up on our Monday. That is wild. Really warm. It is going to be warm and dry this week. So again, wildfires is going to be something, unfortunately, we're going to be hearing a lot about in the coming days and weeks. Please be very, very careful. Check local rules and regulations regarding having any kinds of campfires. I would think there's going to be restrictions for most of the summer. I hate to say it, but unless we get some rain, look at that forecast. It is so hot and dry. Maybe some rain tonight, but only 30% chance. But our temperatures will be in the 20s all week. It's going to be a hot, dry week, and this is just early May. We had snow 2 weeks ago, and we just jump right into summer, which is nice. Don't get me wrong; it feels great, but not good for the grass. It is making things very, very dry. All right, the golden goal. One more time. Let's do it. The golden goal. Here we go.
Looking for the tip.
This is in overtime.
Kyle Connor, Pionk wants it. He gets it. Pionk shoots. Tip. They score! Game over! Series over! And the hero is Adam Lowry!
I like how the announcer thought he was a soccer announcer. Adam Lowry! But it was what led up to this that really led to the drama. It was pretty much it was done. This game was pretty much over. And they pulled their goalie, with about 4 minutes left, and they were able to get close at least because it was 3-1. Everybody was going to bed. It was like, that's it. Good run, Jets. Everybody was getting their congratulations posts ready to go. Thank you, Winnipeg, for a wonderful season. It was great. Thanks for winning the President's Trophy, which is the best in the league. But then the Jets scored to make it 3-2. And we're like, okay, this is pretty good. So the goalie, Hellebuck, goes back in until the final minute. Then they pull him again and have the extra attacker out on the ice. And you got to be able to see the clock here. Oh, I can't get it into the shot here. 8.7 seconds is where this starts. 8.7 seconds. And at the 1 second mark, 1.6 second mark, they tie the game.
Under 10 seconds to go. The Jets with an opportunity. Ehlers misfires, passes across the
was almost as big as the overtime goal. I would say it was probably bigger.
Jets with an opportunity.
Because that was it. It's over. 3, 2, 1. And it's like, oh my God, they got it. They did it. They did it. They tied it up. We're going to overtime. I thought, oh my God, if they lose in overtime after working so hard with 1.6 seconds left on the clock, people are going to lose their minds. Cindy, Blessed Mama is saying, good morning. Hey, Blessed Mama, go Jets, go. Likes the jersey. God, I have the old one too, the old red, white, and blue Jets jersey. I love that one, but I'm too fat for it. I might try it on and look like a little sausage one morning. Winnipeg Jet sausage. I miss those jerseys. That's an old one from the old team, Jets version 1.0. My household was coming undone when the goal was scored. Absolutely crazy. Cindy says total mayhem. I went outside in the third period. I came in and hubby says, you're going to want to see this. It's overtime. I'm like, yeah, right. Way to go, Jets, but still a Leafs fan. Oh, see, Cindy, we'll make some room for you. We'll make some room on the bandwagon. Then in overtime, when the Jets scored, this is the reaction from outside at the whiteout. Everybody's just standing there, behaving themselves. This entire series, not one police incident. Everybody's so well behaved. They're just standing there watching the overtime game, hoping for an overtime win. All these fans just happy for the fact that they could get into overtime. And then Adam Lowry performs magic. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Now, it was at this point I thought, I'm glad I didn't go to the bathroom midway through the second overtime because people are going a little crazy. It's also a good time to borrow money from people. Hey, can I borrow $5 if they could actually hear you? Absolute pandemonium mayhem. Absolute Manitoba mayhem. Holy cow. Oh my God. I love it. And they're still there. They're still there this morning. If you go down on Donald Street, these same people have been cheering like this all night long. Oh, my God. It is the greatest thing to ever happen in the province of Manitoba. This guy, hey, I know this guy. It's Greg. How's it going, Greg? No, I don't know that guy. Holy man, absolute mayhem. People will be calling in sick to work today. My household, too, is coming absolutely undone. The whole province, it's all anybody's talking about. Tomorrow, Donnie can say, hey, we're moving in. Doesn't matter. No one's paying attention to Donnie and Mark's big meeting tomorrow because it's all about hockey. It's all about the Jets. One of my favorite Jets, my all-time favorite Winnipeg Jet is Teemu Selanne. But number 2 is Dale Hawerchuk. This is Dale Hawerchuk's kid, Eric, watching the game as the goal's being scored in the bar like a lot of people.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Yeah!
Yeah, Mother Tucker! Yeah! Woo! Woo! Love you, brother. Love you, brother. It's when guys, they all love each other, and it's okay to hug each other. It's okay to hug each other crying. Oh, we waited this, and this is just round 1. Oh, my God. What's going to happen if they keep going? I said if. because I don't want to jinx it. Total mayhem. And to pull off that win without a couple of their key players. Good point, Blessed Mama. What is it? Is it Mark Scheifele that wasn't there? I'm a bandwagon jumper. I'm unapologetically on the bandwagon late to the game. I have watched only 7 Winnipeg Jets games all season. The last 7. Actually, 8. I've watched 8 games. I watched the Dallas-Colorado game. I wanted to see, in case the Jets win, who they're going to play in it. And look I feel like I'm up on things now. Zumba Bernice says, did you hear me scream? My windows were open. I could hear the whole neighborhood. Everybody went bananas. It's all anybody's going to be talking about at work today. Absolutely pandemonium. Absolute pandemonium. And this is Adam Lowry. He scored the winning goal.
I mean, Adam, congrats.
Adam Lowry scored the winning goal last night, and here he is on a U.S. broadcast talking about what this means to win this game here in Manitoba, because obviously this is our major league team, and people are super excited about the win. Here he is on NHL on TNT last night.
He's been living and dying. Listen, I do want to ask you, though, we know how much it means to you. We can just tell by talking to you right here. How much did tonight's win mean to the city of Winnipeg?
And he means Manitoba. He's saying the city of Winnipeg because he's in the States, okay? So let's just say this off the start. He's talking about all of Manitoba and maybe even part of Saskatchewan, too.
It's incredible. Winnipeg gets a lot of flack. But it's a great community. We have tremendous support, and it's a great organization. I've been fortunate to play my whole career here. We have an owner that cares deeply about us. We got a real tight group of guys, and unfortunately, the last couple of years we just haven't performed in the playoffs. And you get a bad rap. People don't want to come to Winnipeg or whatnot. But we have a group of guys that love coming to the rink every day, love trying to get better, and the city supports us. Everywhere you go, you see someone wearing Winnipeg Jets outfit. You're at the grocery store, people are congratulating you, wishing you best of luck, and just seeing the outfits. I think the atmosphere speaks for itself. They're behind this team 100%, and we're real lucky to get to play here.
And I was going to ask you, Lau's last run, how happy are you for Connor Hellebuck? He faced a lot of criticism this round. I thought he came...
Well, and they'll continue their sports talk. But I just thought it was nice that he was, that he likes the outfits. So keep the outfit. See, you got to have, if you got the outfit, now's the time to get it off. Now's the time to get it out and dust it off so that you are ready to jump on the bandwagon. Like Bobby, that's crazy. I was working... and my manager kept going in and out of the bar to check the score. Nothing's getting done. If you were at work and you had a TV monitor, nothing's getting done. Bobby says, we were getting disappointed. Found out when we got home that they won. I was absolutely shocked. Cindy says, my mom probably was screaming too. She's a huge Jets fan. She knows more players' names than my husband does. Can you imagine the energy in that place last night? I'm sure that there's some people that won't go to work this morning. You thought to yourself, it's a 6 o'clock start. That's what I was thinking. It's like if any of the games you wanted to go to from Brandon, the 6 o'clock start was a nice early game. Should get you home at a decent time. It's a 120 mile drive. Why does that sound like Tyler totally intoxicated? The province is shut down for hockey. No kidding. Although Bernice says, I'm with you. I only watch hockey in the finals. Well, because, and I'll tell you, the best game that I've watched so far was the Dallas-Colorado game, which was weird. I don't like either team. I don't hate either team. I just don't care. I wanted to see who was going to play the Jets. But when they're playing for their lives in a Game 7, that's entertainment. They're really giving her. They're pushing it to the boundaries. And then when you've got overtime Game 7, oh my God. Woo! Edge of your seat excitement. Fantastic. Fantastic. And of course, this means not only are we going to have more hockey, but let's be honest. This is good for Manitoba. It's good for morale. We're all feeling good about Manitoba. We're all feeling good about Winnipeg. And the bottom line is it brings in literally millions and millions of dollars. People come in from out of province, from the U.S., from Saskatchewan, from Ontario, to watch the games. Is going to be a nice big influx of dollars and excitement for Manitoba. This is Princess Leia interviewing some dignitaries last night. What just happened? I think the mayor and the premier.
Here with the Premier of Manitoba. Well, how are you feeling? Amazing. That was the best game ever, the best win, gutsiest win. Oh, I think the Premier's right. That was unbelievable. That was the gutsiest win I've ever seen the Winnipeg Jets win a game. Unbelievable. But it was not the mayor or the Premier. How are you doing tonight?
I am amazing. That was a big win. The street went freaking electric. It ain't over until the fat lady sings, baby. Overtime, one goes by. Jets
Just a little
owned it, I
overmodulation.
thought. We got it done. Double OT. Jets in 7. We weren't stressed, boys. Let's go. Let's show Dallas why we won that President's Trophy. This was at both times the worst birthday and then by far the best birthday ever. I was going to change it to May 5th.
This guy's taking over my job. Thank you so much, sir.
You gotta keep believing, and our boys kept believing.
Only one thing to say. We want the cup! We want the cup!
No further questions. No further questions.
Oh, my God. Just the sound guys all over the place are going crazy. It's like, quit with the overmodulation. It's so much screaming. And that's what happens. That's what happens. Mark Scheifele and Morrissey are out. So when you don't have two of your best players and you're still able to win, that is a huge deal. So forgive us if you are watching and or listening from out of the area. We are going to be morphing into a little bit of hockey craziness going forward because this is a big deal in sports. Like I say, we only have one major league team in our area, and this is it. This is huge for us to move on to the second round. And after they won the President's Trophy, there's really a chance. There's always been that chance that they could go all the way. So lots of excitement. Murray Chevrolet Cadillac Buick GMC, 1500 Richmond Avenue in Brandon, Westman's #1 EV dealership. Is the month of May the month you decide to get your new EV? You've got to see the experts at Murray GM in Brandon. They have got a Blazer, Silverado, Hummer, or Equinox ready for a test drive. You'll be passing by your gas station. You'll be missing your mechanic because you won't see him or her nearly as much. Not nearly as much maintenance is required on an EV. So do pay a visit to Westman's #1 EV dealership, Murray GM in Brandon. You'll find them at 1500 Richmond Avenue in the city when you're looking for an electric vehicle. Sunrise Credit Union, with 19 branches across southern Manitoba. You have an opportunity to get some very quick financing for your business. If you're running a small business, it means staying agile, and when opportunities arise, timing is everything. So you will get fast approval, simple application, and you can secure up to $100,000 with our friends at Sunrise Credit Union. Also, something of note as far as their latest contest is concerned, they have released the top 10 photos of the My Manitoba Photo Contest. Sorry, Our Manitoba Photo Contest. There are 10 finalists. Please visit them on their social media channels at Sunrise Credit Union. You'll find them on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. They've got the top 10 photos. Voting continues. Top 10. This is the old abandoned car, Tiffany Gardner at #9. Just one sample of the pictures that they received in the Our Manitoba Photo Contest. Tiffany gets a 16 by 24 canvas of her print photo, which will be featured in the Sunrise Credit Union 2026 calendar. Just one of several. So when you pick up your Sunrise Credit Union calendar, you are going to see pictures like this from Tara. This is a nice shot. From Tara Dawn Wark. Number 11, called Victory. Look at that beautiful field all cleaned up with the puppies running behind. Again, if you follow Sunrise Credit Union on social media, you can see all 12 that will be appearing in the Sunrise Credit Union calendar. Now, I thought there might be a grand prize winner. Maybe they have 12 winners. All of them are winners. So there may not be... I think the voting is done. I think you've done what you needed to do. So take a look at some of these amazing pictures at sunrisecu.mb.ca. And, of course, I'll post them on my socials, too, in one easy-to-access place. So you can take a look at all the 12. And, of course, you'll get all the 12 in your Sunrise Credit Union calendar when it comes out for 2026. And our friends at Auto Fashion, a quick reminder that hail is not too far off. If you have hail damage to your vehicle, please remember my friends at Auto Fashion. They'll take care of all your paintless dent repair needs. They also do detailing, window tinting, ceramic coating, and paint protection, and a whole lot more. You'll find them at 255 17th Street North, behind Best West Pet Foods and Lee's Buffet. You can also find them online at autofashion.ca. Autofashion.ca. Cindy says, great news for stores who sell white clothes. And great news for stain remover products. Because white always seems to attract the big stains of the day, hey? It's always dropping something on my white stuff. Okay, it is Cinco de Mayo Day. Happy Cinco de Mayo Day. Now, Cinco de Mayo is not Mexican Independence Day. It is actually the celebration of a victory that Mexico had. I believe it's over France. They had a bit of a tussle. Mexico stepped up with 1.6 seconds left on the clock in the third period and beat France in whatever game they were playing back then. In 1862, celebrated with parties, music, and food to honor Mexican culture. What do you love about Mexican culture? What is your favorite thing that you love about? There's so much to love. It's hard to nail it down to just one or two things. I mean, from the mariachis, I love the mariachis. I want mariachis at my funeral if I can, if I have enough life insurance money left over. I love tacos. I love tequila. I love everything about Mexico. Everything. Everything.
Today we're on the streets of New York City to find out what people know or don't know about Cinco de Mayo. Have you ever heard of the holiday Cinco de Mayo?
Yeah.
I have.
No, I haven't.
Never?
Never.
What?
Do you think it's a bigger holiday here in the U.S. or in Mexico?
I would presume in Mexico.
Mexico. I think Mexico. Yeah, Mexico. Mexico.
I think it's just as big both places.
I'm gonna say Mexico.
Definitely
It's
Mexico,
it's Mexican St. Patrick's Day.
That sounds like a trick question. I was gonna say Mexico, but since you asked, I'm gonna say the United States.
U.S. It's kind of probably like St. Patty's Day, right?
Yes.
Do you know what the celebration is for?
It's the Mexican Day of the Dead, I believe.
The Day of the Dead?
It's celebrating... Oh, I have no idea.
Really not sure.
Independence, yeah.
Do you know who Katy Perry is? Yes, she went to space.
Like independence or something.
You know that.
A lot of people would think it's like Mexican Independence Day. It's not.
All right, so we've heard from all kinds of people today about Cinco de Mayo, so we decided to talk to an expert. Can you tell us what the significance of Cinco de Mayo really is?
Cinco de Mayo commemorates the day that Mexican forces defeated a French military invasion. It's one battle that happened outside of Puebla. It's called the Batalla de Puebla. And Mexican soldiers, even though they were outnumbered and had much more inferior arms, nevertheless triumphed over the French military.
Just like the Jets, with 1.6 seconds left in Mexican overtime. And that is why we celebrate Cinco de Mayo. Now, one of the best things that I have ever done is go to Puerto Vallarta and learn how to make pico de gallo. So tell me, what is your favorite thing about Mexican culture? One of mine is pico de gallo. All you have to do is chop up tomatoes. The firmer, the better. That he's putting the jalapenos. You need Some cilantro to go in there. Look at the cilantro and freshly squeezed lime. It's such an easy recipe to enjoy. Oh, with chips, pico de gallo, white onions. Make sure you use white. Don't use yellow. They're too strong. You make that mistake once. Val says, I love the Mexican people, the food, the beaches, and their vanilla. Carlos says, I love being Mexican. I love the food, the music, and the colors, and so do I. Jody says, I love everything about Mexico, the people, the food, the places, the rich culture. Bernice says, the music and the dance and the food and the people are so awesome. Tammy says, the people, the beaches. Elvis says, pretty much everything. Love everything about Mexico. Jonathan also loves everything about Mexico. But everything you need to make pico is right there. That's it. Jalapeno, cilantro, tomato, chopped white onion. That is the only mistake you can really make. You could put a little too much cilantro, but I've been to resorts where they put too much cilantro. It's still good. The tomatoes, the best ones are they Roma tomatoes? I think because they are meatier, they're easier to cut, and it doesn't get as watery as regular tomatoes. What are they? Hothouse tomatoes? But I will post a recipe, the actual Tyler Glen approved recipe for pico de gallo. And Quentin's got a Mexican tattoo during his time in MS-13. So that'll be nice when you're crossing the border. That'll be, have fun with that. I look forward to, note to self, don't cross the border with Quentin. All right. No, that's the Mayan calendar, but they won't know the difference at the border. Cindy says, I've only made pico once. Not a fan of cilantro, but the kids liked it. Yeah, if you're not a fan of cilantro, it may not go down too good. Fabio says, the best part of Mexico is actually being Mexican. I'm glad everyone loves and enjoys Mexico as I love Canada. By the way, this is not our Independence Day. Thank you so much, Fabio. I appreciate that. He says it's just a holiday, but most celebrate it because of our neighbors. But we love to celebrate everything. This is a video of our celebration last Saturday with our first mariachi in Winnipeg. Oh, my God, this is beautiful. Oh, I got to play this. Didn't know they had them in Winnipeg. That's fantastic. Oh, it's my favorite. Yeah.
Baila, Bianquita.
Could listen to that all day. How can you not be in a good mood when you hear that? That's fantastic.
Baila, Bianquita.
Thank you for sharing that. I do appreciate it. That is awesome. And happy Cinco de Mayo. We have got to move the party over to Twitch, twitch.tv/Tyler Glen Show. We're just getting started. There's so much to talk about, including the top movies at the box office and why movies are about to change thanks to our friend to the south, the Orange Man. Captain Cheeto Puff is changing the way movies are going to be made, and I'll explain next hour. You can lurk in. Whoa. You can lurk in on Twitch, twitch.tv/Tyler Glen Show. You can also watch through the website at tylerglenshow.com. In the meantime, thank you, YouTube and Facebook and X, for being here for the first hour of the show. Thank you, X. Have a great day. Thank you so much, YouTube and Facebook. Happy Monday. Happy Jets win Monday. Happy Cinco de Mayo Day.